Hello and welcome to Watch Me Movie. My name is Ryan and today we're watching episode 3 of Hannibal. I'm excited to jump straight into this episode. From the feedback I've been getting in the comments so far on the previous episodes, people were telling me to make sure that I slow down and pay attention to the dialogue that's being said, especially between the two main characters, which I made sure to do when I was viewing episode 2. And also on the last episode, people were telling me not to worry too much about the serial killers that they're actually investigating, and more about the psychology of the two main characters. So I'm going to bear those two factors in mind when I view this episode. Just before we jump straight into the episode, if you have a Twitter account and you would like to have a say in future viewings on the channel, I have created an account over there in the last few days, so make sure you go give us a follow and you can vote on the suggestions for the next movies and shows that we watch on the channel. If you appreciate today's reaction, then consider giving a thumbs up to the video, subscribing to the channel, and leaving a comment with your thoughts on today's episode. Also, feel free to leave any movie suggestions in the comments as well. With all that said, let's jump straight into episode 3 of Hannibal.
She is so pretty.
They're a lot like us.
None of her is gonna go to waste. Just like we talked about, keep the blade pointed up. Damage the organs, you ruin the meat. Eating her is honoring her. Otherwise, it's just murder.
Well, she's awake. So from that flashback, it's looking like she did have something to do with the murders. She was the accomplice. But yeah, so the killer is kind of carrying on throughout the episodes. That's alright. I thought they were just leaving it like at that one episode for that one guy, and then next week it'd be a different one, blah, blah, blah.
Abigail Hobbs woke up. Jack wants you to go see her.
Yeah, it's wrong about Abigail.
Let me reach out to her my own way. Hi. Your mother was cremated.
My dad?
Your father is more complicated.
I want to sell the house.
Young girl's very nonchalant.
I respect your sympathy for her, Dr. Bloom. I hope one day you'll appreciate my lack of it.
How was she when you saw her?
Surprisingly practical.
Suspiciously practical?
I think she's hiding something.
You beginning to appreciate my lack of sympathy? I want Will Graham to talk to her.
The killer who did wanted us to know he wasn't the Minnesota Shrike. He is an intelligent psychopath. He will never kill like this again. So how do we catch him? Before Garrett Jacob Hobbs murdered his wife, he received an untraceable call.
Nicholson's so good, man.
Your dad was the Minnesota Shrike. Your mother wasn't the first person your father killed.
Let this journalist in.
Let me help you.
How did they catch him?
A man named Will Graham. He catches insane men because he can think like them.
Oh.
Because he is insane. If you want to talk.
Bothers me a lot. I worry about nightmares too.
Even if you have to do it, it feels that bad. I want to go home.
Told her I was insane.
I can undo that.
She's insane, this journalist.
I can also make it a lot worse.
It isn't very smart to piss off a guy who thinks about killing people for a living. You were there with him, and you let those words come out of his mouth.
My sister was impaled on a severed stag head. What do you want from me?
I just thought you should know Abigail Hobbs came out of her coma.
This woman, man. This woman. You're not gonna get no one knocking at your door.
I was sort of expecting a body outline in chalk.
They only do that if you're still alive. You come to the hospital before they finish the crime scene.
Ah.
Crime scene cleaners will do that.
I want to know what Lecter's thinking.
Did you recognize his voice?
I'd never heard it before.
She glanced then.
He may have been contacted by another killer.
Are we gonna reenact the crime? You be my dad, you be my mom, and you be the man on the phone.
She messed up there, I think.
Abigail, there's someone here.
Hey, Abigail. Everybody thinks you did it, you know? I don't think you did it.
Uh-oh.
Hey, piss off!
Shot.
He's gone.
Then tomorrow.
I'm gonna make it all go away.
Some mad imagery.
He cleaned everything. I guess he was just afraid of getting caught.
No one else ever came here with you.
He was feeding them to us.
Very likely.
If he would have just killed me, none of those other girls would be dead.
Your father.
What the hell?
Cassie Boyle had a brother. But Garrett Jacob Hobbs didn't kill Cassie Boyle.
I know.
Yeah, scraped his knuckle on her teeth.
He wouldn't kill again this way. You said it.
I may have been wrong.
I think he was provoked. Abigail Hobbs is not a killer, but she could be the target of one.
Doctor, would you be good enough to collect Abigail, escort her out of Minnesota, please?
Is that in the doctor's job description?
Abigail.
Clowns. You're on the wrong side of the police line.
These police. Useless.
Not the only one lurking about the Hobbs house peeking in windows.
None of her is gonna go to waste. I'm not gonna hurt you. I didn't kill that girl.
Abigail? Abigail?
The.
Show me what happened.
Whoa. This kicked off out of nowhere.
He was gonna kill me.
Was he? This isn't self-defense, Abigail. They will see what you did. I can help you. You can tell them you were defending yourself, and we can hide the body.
What the hell, man?
Well, where's Abigail?
Lecter took her back to the hotel.
She scratched Nicholas Boyle on his way out the back door. The blood on her hands matches the tissue that we pulled from Marissa Schure's mouth. Where are you going?
I want to go home.
It's mad.
Hello, Abigail. Come down from there.
I didn't honor any part of him, so it's just murder.
Most would argue self-defense. There would still be those who would say you were taking after your father.
You're glad I killed him. You're the one who called the house.
A simple conversation, ascertaining if he was home for an interview.
I think who called the house is a serial killer.
I'm nothing like your dad. I'll keep your secret.
And I'll keep yours.
These episodes go by so quick. Alright, that was episode 3. It really felt like it kicked in this episode and we've really got into the series now. There was a few very surprising moments. It's managing to catch me off guard, which is a really good thing for a series like this. I think a lot of the writing is a lot more intelligent than I am at reading it. Or maybe I'm trying to read too much into certain stuff. But I'm kind of confused about Lecter's motives for sort of trusting this Abigail with his secret and keeping her sort of thing. Is it a case of she's like a fellow psychopath and he can see that, and she's a cannibal as well, that he's sort of taking her under his wing kind of thing? Or is it something to do with like messing with Will? There's just certain things that take a little bit of thinking about that I don't get straight away, especially this time in the morning. But yeah, I'm loving it. This episode felt, like I said, it felt like it really sort of kicked off this episode and we're really into the series now. I'm glad that this is developing the story on from the previous episodes and it's not just a killer of the week thing. People did reassure me of that in the comments. Yeah, I really like the direction it's going in. I'm going to see if I can at least watch one more episode of this today that I can upload a few days after this one. So I'll see you in a few days' time with that upload. Until then, consider leaving a thumbs up on the video, subscribing to the channel if you're not already, and leaving your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for being here, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.